Okay, first one say all praise this glory and honor to Yahweh Shema Shah Bashim Gakadash. You double to apostles, the teachers, great millstone by learning the truth, and also shalom to the hopeful light of Israel. And I'm going to send this on this truck that's right in front of me. It says products proudly made in the USA. And the word pride is what stuck out. And I was also at the same time watching the video, just going into how you have Edomites and all these people that have brought out little tidbits. Like there's a scene in South Park where it talks about how the rats over there in Israel stole the true Jews' identity, and like just little things like that over the course of time as times progressed. You've had people put things like that out, whether it be cloaked with some type of humor, because truth can often be cloaked with humor. And you see that with this guy George Carlin. He said a lot of, he was a comedian, but a lot of stuff that he said was true. For example, America being, and there are comedians that will say a lot of true shit. They'll bring out so-called conspiracy theories, which just because something's labeled a conspiracy theory doesn't necessarily mean it's false. But if I remember correctly, the word conspire means to breathe together. And what you have they're not elites, the top niggas in America, what do they do together? They conspire. They make plans to do things. But this is Proverbs 16 and 18, because this is, like things like that. It's happening. This is happening. Pride goeth before destruction, and then haughty spirit before a fall. And there's a scripture where it says pride is let me see, depart from the Most High. It says pride is the beginning of departing from Yahweh Shema Shai, because it's pretty much you think you have things figured out. You think you can do things and you can order things better than the creator of the universe. The very same being who gave you the ability to think those thoughts, you think you can do things better than him. And even with this, Exodus 11 and 43, 15 and 18. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. And that was that, but there is another one. But how it talks about pride is when you depart from Yahweh Shema Shai. But even with that, you have a lot of people that think that nothing bad can happen to America, or that America can bounce back from anything. And something that America can't bounce back from is the truth going out. Because like what? A city that's built on lies, one of the most devastating things for it is the truth. And when that happens, your people, you need people to uphold your rulership. You need the people under you to continue to support your rulership and to continue to support your ideals. But when people start questioning you, when their morale starts to decline, and they no longer are as adamant or as gung-ho about supporting you, then your society begins to collapse. And that's what you see going on in America. You even have a lot of Edomites that are looking at those rats over there in Israel and saying that they are not the true people, that they're not the people of God, which they're not. And even some of their own will even admit that they should not be in that land. But everything is crumbling down. And there's a video I made where it's all falling apart before your eyes. Everything is crumbling. And one of the top reasons for it is pride. Man thinking that he can do things better than Yahweh Shema Shai. And you take a look at human history, especially with Israel, when humans wanted to do their own thing, they've gone down the wrong fucking path. A path of self-destruction. And once again, you see that going on in America. This on the onset, these things may be sweet, but later down the line, it's going to lead to death. You know, the scriptures talk about there's a way which a man think to be right, but the end of the ways thereof are death. Because really, man doesn't know shit. Everything that we know, it was given from Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. But when you even go to this artificial intelligence, Esau trying to play God and trying to create, you know, and trying to create. But if you see a lot of these movies, with Terminator, there's another movie with some shit called Skynet, iRobot, artificial intelligence man created turned on it. And people will say, oh, that's just a movie. The guys who are actually working on artificial intelligence, they'll tell you that this shit is fucking dangerous. And that there's a good possibility that it's going to take on its own will. Artificial intelligence. You know, it's going to take on its own will. And want to do its own things. You know, it's going to have pride against its creator. Just like man. And if humans were allowed to continue to do things the way that they want to do things, the earth would cease to exist. What's that retard Elon Musk that said, no, I think it was him or somebody else that said that they wanted to send a nuke to the moon. Well, once again, pride and that shows your stupidity. The moon and the moon and the sun create balance in the create perfect balance in the earth with the seasons and everything, with the day and night cycles. If you were to get one or the other, if you were to get rid of one or the other, everything will go straight to fucking hell. And once again, scientists will tell you that, but you have all these rich dumbasses. They'll, you know, to try to question or try to create some type of new shit that will end up destroying them. That would end up destroying them, but you know, like with certain things that Esau's devised, Yahweh Shem Yahshua was going to let him do that, like send a nuke to the moon. The Lord wasn't going to let him do that shit. But that was pretty much. Oh, here it is, Ecclesiastes 10:12. The beginning of pride is when one departed from Yahweh and his heart turned away from his Maker. For pride is the beginning of sin, and he that hath it shall pour out abomination. Therefore the Lord brought upon them strange calamities and overthrew them utterly. And that's what you see going on now. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua bringing strange calamities. You know, fucking deserts drying, or snowing in the fucking deserts. You know, different rivers drying up. And it's only going to get worse, you know. But one of the brothers talk about when the Egyptians were given 3 days of darkness, we had frogs everywhere. I think it was insects, rivers turning to blood. 3 days of darkness. They were seeing and hearing all type of shit. They were hearing waterfalls in their houses when their huts weren't even capable of containing fucking waterfalls. Huts or wherever they were capable of containing a damn waterfall. But this is gonna be worse than that. You know, it's one of them strange calamities. You're gonna see a lot of people like Jesus. You're gonna see Jesus coming through swinging with a barbed wire cross. And he's actually going to connect. He's going to connect with niggas with that cross. But that was pretty much it. Hope is there. Found say all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, Ba'Shem Gakodash. We give double honor to Apostle and teacher, great millstone for following the truth. Shalom to hopeful elect Israel, instruction, Babylon, great America.